Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, Agency 4. Hope you're well and safe. Hope your families are okay. Hope you're in good health. We thank God that He has given us this another beautiful day to be alive. It's not by us, it's not by our grace, it's not because we are very important, but because He loves us. And His will for us is for good and not for disaster. Today I'm here. It's a unique day that I want to appreciate you for all the good work that you are doing. For those ones who are doing something, for those ones who are not doing something, I want to remind you, working is very important. Even in the Bible, it says it, that He will bless the works of our hands. He didn't say that He will just bless us, but He will bless the works of our hands. It means you must work to be blessed. So I want to remind you to wake up and work. If you've been lazy, if you've been at home, if you've been lying around that you're working and you're not working, wake up and work. You are not working for your unit leader. You are not working for Brenda. You're not working for IC. You're working for yourself. You're working for your family. You are working to be a better person. If you have no family, you are working to make money. The mere decision you made to come on a commission-based job, it means you wanted money for whatever purpose, for that inner goal you have. So please wake up and work. You will not achieve that goal if you're in bed, if you're lying around that you're working and you're not working. I want to remind you, among the core values of ICA, we are saying you are very important to us. Our people are important to us. I want to give you this comfort that you, the agent of ICA, you, the agent of A4 Force, you are very important to me, to my team, to ICA at large. Without you, we are not. And without us, I know it can also be hard. So we need each other. We need to work as a team. We need to work as a group. You do not know everything. We do not know everything. But when we come together as a team, we know everything. So wake up and let us work. Always yearn to do your best. Every time you wake up and you do something, ask yourself, have I done my best? The results, the money that you are seeking for is from your best. You can't get a result without doing your best. You know, we came for money. It's true. We love the money. But where the money is at your best. So whenever you work and conclude your day, you ask yourself, have I done my best? Become the person who will attract the results you seek. Yes, we are talking about money. I came for a commission-based job because I want money. That's why you came here. But the question is, have you packaged yourself to be that person who will attract the results you seek? To get that money, to make those commissions you're thinking about, there are things that have to be done. There is a process. It doesn't come easily. You don't just say it and it happens. Even in the Bible it says, faith without actions is dead. So it means there are things you have to act upon to have the money that you are seeking for. So what are you doing to have that money you're seeking for? Are you managing that process? Are you the kind of person who is attracting the results you seek? You can only attract them when you manage the process. Here, when you look at our widely important goals, productivity, production, right? And persistency. Productivity, production, and persistency. Productivity, it talks about the number of sales. Production, it talks about the money you bring into the company. Persistency, it talks about that money you are bringing into the company, is it paying you? You know, those are the three widely important goals, what you normally abbreviate as WIGs. Widely important goals. Productivity, production, right? And the persistency. Productivity are sales. Production is the money that comes with the sales. And persistency are the sales that I'm bringing in ICA. Are they paying me my money I've made? Are they paying me my commissions? But then to get to those 3 widely important goals, to get to that money you want to earn, to those sales you are looking for the figures, to get to that 1 million shillings you are chasing, the 1 billion shillings you are chasing, there are things you have to do. And that is what we call the lead measures. When you do those lead measures, it means you are the person who attracts the results you are seeking. The lead measures, the things you have to do to have those weeks, I will always remind you. I will not get tired to remind you. Those things you have to do to get the results, the process you have to go through. The lead measures. 1 is prospect. In a day we are saying, prospect 10 people. Prospect 10 people. Are you prospecting the 10 people? Then 2, make 10 calls. Even when you feel you don't have the energy to, please make those 10 calls. You'll tell me. Out of the 10 calls, you'll have the 5 appointments. Have the 5 appointments. At least in a week, have 1 presentation. When you do those things, you prospect, you make the calls, you present, you have appointments, of course, you'll have your widely important goals. You'll see productivity coming in, that sale coming in. You'll have that money, the production you are looking for. You'll have the money at the end of the day. So become the person who will attract the results you seek. Become that person by managing the process. Then don't watch the clock. Do what it does. I don't know whether some of you know what the clock does. I don't know whether you have that clock that has no battery. The clock has to have a battery. So I'm talking about the clock that has a battery. The clock that has a battery, when you watch it, it's ever moving. It never stops moving. It's keeping on moving. If you want to be that kind of person who attracts the results you seek, you have to do what the clock does. Keep moving, keep prospecting, keep calling, don't stop. Don't. Keep presenting, keep seeking appointments. I tell you, my dear friend, my dear colleague, you will have the results you're seeking to have. It is very important. Then lastly, our greatest weakness lies in giving up. One thing that I have learned in my journey of yearning for success is not failing. Success is you, when you fail, you are in position to rise up again. Winners are not those who never fail, but they are those ones who never give up. That even when you fail, you have the capacity to rise up again and keep moving. Rise up. Even when you have failed in the past, when you have given up and you feel things are so bad, I can't do this anymore, please don't give up. Because our greatest weakness lies in giving up. Whenever you give up, just know you're total failure in life. Forget success. So rise up, wake up. You have 8 days to go. Today it's 22nd. We have only 8 days to end the month. Please wake up. It's not too late. You can make wonders in these 8 days. Wake up. Wake up. Don't give up. Because that is where our greatest weakness lies. Then I want to share with you I'm sorry for those ones who are not Christians, but we serve the same God. But I want to share with you Proverbs 13:4. We as Christians, in Proverbs 13:4, it says, "The soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, while the soul of the diligent is richly supplied." It says the soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, while the soul of the diligent is richly supplied. The question is, are you the sluggard? Are you this lazy agent who is sleeping but yearning for results? You could be there, I want this money, I want to have these commissions, but you are lazy, you are sleeping you're in your bed. Your leader tells you do this, you don't do it. You keep on procrastinating, I'll do it tomorrow. At the end of the day, you find yourself not doing it. You're a sluggard. You're a sluggard agent. Even if you crave, you get nothing. Even if you want that money, if you're a sluggard, if you're a lazy person, the money will not come. It is in Proverbs, it's not me saying it. It says the soul of a sluggard craves and gets nothing. Even if you want that too much money, when you're a lazy person, you'll get nothing. While the soul of the diligent is richly supplied. It's Proverbs saying it, that soul, that hard-working agent, the agent that keeps on prospecting, the agent that keeps on making those 10 calls, the agent that has those 5 appointments, the agent that has a presentation in a week, that diligent soul is richly supplied. That soul will have the sales. That soul will have production. That soul will have persistency. That soul will make the money. It will have that 1 million shillings it's looking for. It will have that 10 million shillings it's looking for. It will have 100 millions it's looking for. So I want to remind you to do your best. To be that diligent soul. That soul that attracts the results it's seeking. Please wake up. Faith without actions is dead. It's Proverbs 13:4 saying, the soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, while the soul of the diligent is richly supplied. So be that diligent soul. Act on your lead measures. Come in the morning sessions. Meet with your unit leader. Find out what she's telling you to do or what he's telling you to do. Go to the field. Prospect. Call. Have those appointments. It's very important. Present. At least have a presentation in a week. Follow up. Productivity will come. Even if we have 8 days to the end of the month and you've not hit your target yet, if you do that, if you become diligent in these 8 remaining days, you will tell me, you will not be surprised. The results will come. Then Proverbs 12:11 says, whoever works his land will have plenty of bread, but he who follows worthless pursuits lacks sense. It's Proverbs 12:11 saying it. Whoever works his land will have plenty of bread, but he who follows worthless pursuits lacks sense. Your land you applied in for that commission-based job is ICEA. Your land is agency 4. Your land is that unit. Is it unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, unit 6, unit 7, unit 8, unit 9, unit 10? That is your land. Proverbs is saying, whoever works his land will have plenty of bread. The head of that unit tells you things to do, reminds you of your lead measures. It's telling you, please work your land. You'll have plenty of bread. Work. Prospect. You're working your land. Prospect. Call. Present. have appointments, you'll have plenty of bread. But he who follows worthless pursuits lacks sense. If today you say your land is that unit, your land is agency 4, your land is ICEA, but then you do not work your land, but you follow worthless pursuits, you don't come to work, yeah? You lie that you're working and you're in your bed sleeping. You lie your unit leader. You keep on giving all kind of excuses of not working. I'm telling you, you follow worthless pursuits and you lack sense. You will not have that million of money you're looking for. The millions, the billions, the trillions. You will not attract the results you are seeking. You'll be chasing wind. So let us wake up. Let us wake up and work. Faith without actions is dead. Extremely dead. Then, lastly, in my last remarks, I want to remind you of our targets and where we are at our targets. As per today, 22nd October 2020, we are way below our targets. I'll start with Unit 1. Unit 1 has a target of 50 sales in this month, worth 5 millions. API, it talks about 60 millions. But what Unit 1 has so far produced is 6 sales, worth an API of 9,660,000. What it has receipted out of that API, it is 6,060,000. It has a deficit of 39 sales. If you're a member of Unit 1, please, you have a deficit of 39 sales. We have 8 days to go. But one thing that I want to remind you, it is possible. It is not too late. If you're 10 in that unit, just say 39 cells, divide by 10. It means each of you bring at least 3.9 cells in these 8 days. If you've been working from 1st October to date, I don't think you can fail. Please do it, support your unit, and let it be a winning team. Please wake up. It's important. We came for money. Wake up, do the things you're supposed to do, and have that money. I'll go to Unit 2. Unit 2 also had a target of 50 sales within this month. Today is 22nd October 2020, and they have so far brought only 1 sale. Shame upon you, Unit 2. Shame upon you, Unit 2. Only 1 sale of worth an API of 3.6 millions. So far, you have a deficit of 49 sales. But one thing I want to encourage you, it is not yet too late. Unit 2, it is not yet too late. If you're 10 agents, divide the 49 cells in 10. It means each agent in these 8 remaining days is supposed to bring 4.9 cells only. It is possible. If we do our lead measures, we can have that come home. Please wake up. We have 8 days to go. Wake up. Become the person who will attract the results you seek. Become that person. It is possible. Then Unit 3, I'm glad to let you know, Unit 3 is on top of the game. Where we stand, it is on top of the game. Unit 3, I'm excited. I'm seeing you taking the boat. We have 8 days to go. Your target, Unit 3, was 60 cells. 60 cells, worth 6 millions. So far, you have brought 30 cells. You're 50% of your budget. You brought 30 cells, worth an API of 66 millions, worth an API of 66 millions, and you have receipted 55.2 millions. You have a deficit of 30 cells, We have 8 days to go. It is very possible. If you're a team of 15 people and you have a deficit of 30 cells, it means you just need 2 cells, only 2 cells from each individual before 31st. Please, I want to wake you up. Wake up and win this goat. Wake up, it is yours. Have 2 cells, each person in that unit. You'll have the goat and you'll take it. You have only 8 days to go. I'm excited. I'm about to win you. I mean, to announce you as the winners of October. But please wake up. It is not too late. 2 cells to go. We have 8 days. I'm seeing you making it. Please wake up and we see that deficit covered. Then Unit 4, it had a target of 60 cells this month. Unfortunately, it has only brought 13 cells, worth an API of 16,920,000. What is receipted is 3,060,000. Unit 4, I'm ashamed. You were the winners the previous month of September. I don't know what went wrong. I don't know whether you overate the goat and got satisfied that you don't want more goats coming in. Shame upon you, Unit 4. I know you have the capacity to do better than this. You have a deficit of 47 cells. But I know you're a great team. You can surprise Unit 3. I know that. Arnold, Atrinde, wake up. Shakira Naluga, wake up. It's not too late. Please wake up. We have this deficit covered. If you're a team of 10 people, 47 divided by 10 people, it talks about 4.7 cells each person before 31st. We have 8 days to go. It's not too late. If you've been doing the right thing, if you've been prospecting, if you've been making those calls, if you have those appointments, if you've been making those presentations, I hear you were in Ginger this week making a presentation. I know you'll have the 47 cells. I want to wake you up. Please wake up and we have the figures. The goat is going. Unit 3 is taking away the goat this month. If you do not do something, you have 8 days to go. Please wake up. 13 cells do not package you right, Madam Nyanzi Lydia. This is not your class. Please wake up and get back to your class. Then I'll talk about Unit 5, the most improved unit this month. Unit 5, the most improved unit this month. Unit 5 had a target of 60 cells, and it has so far brought 22 cells with an API of 30 cells, 360,000. It has a deficit of 38 cells. But what I know, Unit 5 has the number of agents, the most number of agents. If each agent in this unit just brings only 2 cells, I know by 31st, they will be having all their budget covered. Unit 5, the most improved unit. I know it is possible. I know you can make it. I know you can have the deficit. I know you can take away the gold from the box who are already taking it up. You only have a difference of 8 cells to take it up. Please surprise us. Don't only be the most improved unit, but be the unit to take the gold. I can't wait. However, you have only receipted 1.8. Please, that is too little. You are not worth 1.8. Please push all the direct debits to be honored by the clients. Remind the clients to put money on their accounts so that all those direct debits pass through and we have more applications receipted. And then make sure they get converted so that we keep on winning. Remember, the theme of this month is conversion, making sure that every application brought on board is converted. So if it's you are the best unit, push to make sure that all your applications are converted into the policies. So please let us wake up Unit 5. I'm seeing you. You're on the bottleneck of Unit 3. We have 8 days to go. I'm waiting to see the winner. Then I'll go to Unit 6. Unit 6, shame upon you. Shame upon you. Unit 6, if you're a member of Unit 6, tell yourself, shame upon me. It's disappointing. I don't know what is wrong with Unit 6. It's high time we wake up. Any new member in Unit 6, please show the importance to the team, assist the team, fight with your unit leader the battle. Since the month started, with a target of the 50 cells, they have only one cell. They have a deficit of 49 cells. The one cell has brought an API of 2.4 millions. It is a shame that it is coming from the unit leader. Unit 6 members, where are you? Please wake up. It is a shame. It is a shame. It is a shame. It is a shame. Extremely a shame. However, I want to encourage you. It is not too late. If you're a team of 10 agents, if each agent brings 4.9 cells, those are 5 cells in these remaining 8 days, it means you can still make it. Please wake up. Don't accept the shame. Be the person who will attract the results you seek. Please attract those results. It's very possible. It is very possible. It's not too late. I still have hope in you, but you have to wake up and do something. It is still very possible. Then Unit 8. Unit 8, I know you are struggling. You're trying to see the best. Unit 8 also had a budget according to the vintage of 50 cells this month. So far it has brought 7 cells worth an API of 8,640,000, and what is receipted is 7,440,000, and they have a deficit of 43 cells. Unit 8, I know you are more than 10. If each person, at least in these remaining 8 days, brings 4 cells each, I know you'll have a target home. So please wake up. I know it's possible. I know you're trying to do your best, but this is not your best. Your best will make you see the results. Please don't give up. Wake up. Lydia Nabidia, wake up. Okay, Opio, wake up. Cole, wake up. Amos, wake up. Savias, wake up. Fight for your unit. Fight for your unit. You can't afford to be the last. You can't afford. You know, when the unit is winning, it means they are earning. Fight to be the best earning unit. Leave a legacy. Be that kind of person who has a legacy to leave behind. You know, be the best earning unit. Wake up. I know it is very possible. You can make it. It's not too late. You have a good team. Please play, just do what your unit leader tells you to do. Work that land, work that unit, and you'll have plenty of bread. Please wake up. Then Unit 9. Unit 9 has a new leader, Immaculate. I'm seeing you're working over the clocks. The old members in that team, Atugonza, Susan, then Nabachibi, Fiona, Mercy, Chiwura, there is Muchaina. They are so immaculate. I know you can make it. That team had a budget of 50 cells. However, so far they have brought 5 cells. They have a deficit of 45 cells. We have 8 days to go. I know you can make it. Please wake up and do your best. You can do it. Wake up. If each person in that team, at least in these remaining 8 days, if you've been doing your lead measures well, you've been prospecting, you've been having presentations, you've been calling, you have appointments, I know by the end of the month, at least you'll have done it. It's not too late. I want to encourage you that you can still do something. Bring those cells on board and please go into the competition. Then lastly is Unit 10. Unit 10, Unit 10, Unit 10. I'll even reduce the voice. I need to be surprised. I'm disappointed. This is not the unit that I know. You don't belong where you are right now. It is a shame, extremely a shame. Unit 10, you had a budget of 60 cells. So far, you have brought 6 cells on board. Mr. Jeremiah, can you imagine? 6 cells. Today is 22nd. This is not you. It could be someone else, but not you. I don't know where you went. Please wake up. Tumusime Fiona, where are you? Wake up. Your team Evidence, where are you? Wake up. Nakaye Brenda, wake up. Wake up. Unit 10, wake up. Achiro Mercy, is it Achiro Maria? I don't know what is happening with Unit 10. It is a pity. It is a pity. Please, we have 8 days to change these numbers. You have a deficit of 54 cells. If each of you, I know, Tumusime, if you have the capacity of the remaining days to bring around 20 cells, I know that. Please do your best. Where you are at is not your best. You are not at your best. Be that person who will attract the results you seek. I don't know whether the amount of money commissions you earned the previous month, you thought you have reached where you're supposed to be. That money you earned can't buy you a piece of land, remember? It can't buy you a car. It is too little. Wake up. Don't get comfortable with a little that you achieved. You're worth more. I know some of us, when we get big amounts for the first time, you think you've reached where you're supposed to go. No, there is a lot more that you can achieve. Please wake up. If the goals were small, set more bigger goals. Wake up. Tumusime Fiona, I'm demanding from you 20 cells on behalf of that team. Nakaye Brenda, I'm demanding from you 15 cells on behalf of that team. Please wake up. Evidence, I'm demanding from you 8 cells on behalf of that team. Achiro Nancy, I'm demanding from you 10 cells on behalf of that team. You have 8 days to go. Wake up and we see those numbers coming in. It's not too late. It's very possible if you've been doing the right thing. Unit 10, I don't know whether you'll have the goat, but I want to encourage you. I know it is possible. I know the kind of leader you have. I don't know whether he has forgotten himself, but if he has not yet forgotten himself, he knows who he is. This is not you. It does not reflect, Mr. Jeremiah, who you are. Please, Unit 10, it is a total shame. Wake up, wake up, wake up. We have 8 days to go. Unit 3.